of the Eastern Conference playoffs. Chicago, fighting for their first win of the series, will try to even the score at 1-1 as they go up against the Celtics. Round 1 of the NBA playoffs continues.
Round 1 of the East rolls on. Game 2, just about ready to tip off. Playoff basketball on 2K Sports. Alongside Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. And on the sidelines, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. And now the opening lineup for Boston. On in the front court along with Tatum. Holiday out there with White. And it's Porzingis in at the center. And for Chicago, we've got Bojan Bogdanovic out there with baddest one. It's Michael Jordan. And it's Ball in at the point. A look at the Bulls. They already find themselves, Greg, in a must-win situation. Dropping game 1 was a shock to their players, coaches, and certainly the fans.
Truth is, a few teams have come back for an 0-2 deficit at home. And yes, it is rare. Expect them, though, to come out tonight with purpose, with a fire in their bellies. They know they can't leave anything out there on the floor tonight.
I'm looking at you. You've got a fire in your belly, don't you?
Yes, I'm roaring and ready to go.
And it's going to be the Bulls off the tip. And here is Brown. Pass to Bogdanovic. Down low, Porzingis with the steal. The pass to White. Now Tatum. Porzingis with a screen on Brown. Here's Tatum. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
There is a deceptive quickness with Jason Tatum. When he's attacking the basket, it puts the defense in a compromising position.
The Celtics shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line. And the first one drops.
Jason Tatum continues to emerge, guys, as one of the most elite players on both ends. We know on the offensive end he's a dangerous three-level scorer. He's also capable of locking you up defensively.
So Tatum nails them both.
You can tell when he steps to the line the kind of confidence he has in himself. It's written all over his body language.
White against Jordan. Kicks it out to Bogdanovic. Back to Jordan. Into the lane, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. That one is on Holiday.
It's slashing there by Jordan. Gets up to speed in a hurry. Just impossible to stay in front of.
First trip to the line for him here.
Michael Jordan.
Free throw good, Jordan.
And the defining trait of the greatest of superstars, Jordan makes the players around him better, mentally, in terms of effort, and in terms of their performance.
And he makes both free throws. Here's Tatum. First quarter of play, 1 minute played. Wide, a screen on Ball. Tatum, that's for two. And it's Chicago with the rebound. They're coming to this game after losing on Saturday.
Well, they made a few key shots, but missed many more. It was a rough night for them offensively.
You know what? There was a lot of standing around in that basketball game. Failing to move bodies and failing to move the basketball is a bad formula.
Here's Brown after the Bulls pick up two. Holiday sets the pick for Brown. Nailed from three-point land.
You can see the work Jaylen Brown has put in to become a range shooter. Nice.
Bulls have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Ball, the pass to Battister, and the foul on Drew Holiday. That'll be his second foul of the game. Al Horford is checked in for Boston.
Checking in for the Celtics, number 42, Al Horford.
And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. Back to Brown. Inside. And it's Jordan. That time on the assist by Brown.
A high percentage look for Jordan. It has every move you could ask for in the painted area.
Ball against Tatum. About 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. And the shot goes in from Kristaps Porzingis.
Yeah, the evolution of Tatum as a passer is evident. This guy more committed than ever to making the right play.
Pass to Bogdanovic. Jordan outside. Pulls it from the elbow. It's hauled in by Brown.
Well, this has not been a quarter to remember for this guy. He looks completely flustered.
Ball against White. Outside Tatum. Horford with the screen on Bogdanovic. Low block shot on the way. It's deflected. Ball with it. Passes it to Battister. Three-pointer. Rebound by the Celtics. Porzingis feeling it out a bit. Launches a three. That one's no good. That makes him 1 for 2. Chicago trailing here. Pops it up for Jordan. And stolen by Tatum. And here comes Brown. Leading the fast break. Again, the miss by the Celtics. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Jordan against White. A nice shot by Jordan. Jordan's got 6.
And you can just see the extraordinary competitiveness. MJ staying laser focused after absorbing the contact.
Now here's Tatum. Brown with a screen on Ball. A nice shot by Tatum.
Well, there's a mix of strength and agility that Jason Tatum is taking advantage of. Nice work in there.
And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for the Bulls. They trail by 1. Tatum against Bogdanovic. He dishes it to Ball. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. Here's Brown. Al Horford with the rebound.
And this is exactly what you have to do to stop him. That was a tremendous contest, forcing the miss.
Porzingis finds White. Back to Porzingis. Six to shoot. Porzingis sets the pick for White. Back to Porzingis. A three ball. Ball with the rebound.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Pass to Jordan. White with the defensive effort.
Pressured that shot by getting a hand up just as good as a block.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
Now here's White, following the miss by Michael Jordan. And the pass to Tatum. Picked by Horford. Puts it up. Tatum no good.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
Ball, the pass to Bannister. The dish to Bogdanovich. Over Porzingis. The rebound by the Celtics. Tatum looking around. White up top, guarded by Jordan. And here's Porzingis for a three. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Porzingis has got 5.
Now this is why they call him the unicorn. Porzingis off the catch, ready to rise and fire. That's 7'3", everybody.
Here's baddest one. Dishes to Bogdanovich to stop the drought. It's hauled in by Brown.
I know he wants to answer the three that was just made on the other end, but he can't let that affect his judgment. He's got to find the best shot possible.
Now here's Brown. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Boy, what terrific body control. Jaylen Brown, so athletic, loves to compete. Love it.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Josh Giddey's checked in for the Bulls.
His commitment to improvement. This guy's worked hard on his three-point shooting. He's worked hard on his handle and his decision-making, and there's still another level to come.
And the first time out of the game called for Chicago. Boston on D. They lead by 7. There's Ball with the 3. Porzingis with the rebound. The Celtics on offense. They're on a 13-4 run. It's tipped. Now here's Bogdanovich. Scoreless thus far. Pass to Bannister. Now Ball. There's the 3. That's good, and so Giddey with the assist.
Well, just finding the open man and making sure it's on time and on target. This is who Josh Giddey is.
Here's White. Tatum on the wing. He's covered by Ball. Busted. No good that time either.
Boy, what a nightmare quarter for this guy. He's playing right into the hands of the defense at this point.
Passes it to Giddey. Here's baddest one. Just 5 to shoot. There's Ball with the 3. Jaylen Brown with the rebound. Brown's got 4 rebounds in this game. Kicks it to White. Pass to Tatum. On the wing run. Back to Tatum. There's the pass to White. Now here is Horford. He's covered by Brown. Horford against Brown. Horford's shot is good.
He does not get sped up because the shot clock is dwindling. Al Horford keeps his poise.
Chicago trails by 6. Now Giddey. He has yet to score. There's the pick. And there's the drive. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one on Horford.
That's what Josh Giddey wants to do. Put pressure on you with his dribble drive ability. That's nicely done.
For Chicago, they have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
2 shots.
That free throw good from Giddey.
Well, Josh Giddey has proven that he will have some triple-doubles in his career because he can score it, he can board it, and he can certainly find his teammates. Now it's about being consistent and efficient.
Catching up on the changes for Chicago. Toppin Heath's checked in for Bruce Brown. And it's Dosumu in for Bogdanovich. And both free throws good for Giddey. Boston leading by 4. Here's Pritchard. To the inside, to the wing on the left. Here's Hauser. And again, Boston with the triple.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for Chicago. On the wing, Giddey. Lots of room. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
This guy is a pick-your-poison kind of player. Very hard defensively to cover all your bases with him.
Here's Pritchard. Pass to Brown. Six on the shot clock. Got a hand on it. And here is Dosumu. Here's Giddey. His 3-pointers off the mark. The Celtics with the lead. Brown feeling it out a bit. A 3-pointer, no good. Chicago's gone a meager 1 of 6 from 3-point land since we got started tonight. And Giddey gets it to go. Giddey's got 6 points.
Boy, it looked like the defense was perfectly positioned. Outstanding contest. And Josh Giddey says, I don't care. I'm scoring anyway.
So the Celtics call timeout. They're first. Celtics leading by 3. Here's Pritchard. Still scoreless. Brown outside. No good. That puts him at 2 for 6.
Well, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
Ball with the bucket.
And no doubt the release point is a bit unorthodox in terms of Ball's shooting technique, but man, can he slingshot it home from deep.
Now here's Brown. He has 6. Here's Pritchard. And that time, also a missed shot.
Oh, that was a great effort defensively. Get a hand up in the face of the shooter. It's so important.
Dosumu's shot is off.
2 minutes remaining in the
Boston shooting just 35% to start the game. Passes it to Pritchard. Now here's Brown. The tray. It's rebounded by Giddey.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
Pass the ball. And that comes off the assist by Giddey. Giddey's got his 3rd assist on the night. Here's Pritchard. He's covered by Ball. 1:29 left in the first quarter of the game. Brown with the bounce pass. And that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession. The Celtics making a switch here. Tatum's checked in.
The Celtics, number 0, Jason Tatum.
.122 left in the first quarter. And that one drops.
Gets one to fall, but only a second make in the first 7 attempts.
This will be his 3rd free throw shot of the game. Chicago trailing here. Ball feeling it out a bit. The pass to Dosunmu. 1:11 left in the first. And the Bulls tack on 2 more.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
And right now you love the chess match, right? The ability of each side to adjust to what the other is doing.
So it's Boston now, after Chicago picking up a basket just moments ago. Giddey with it. He has 6. Outside, Ball. Back to Giddey. Over Tatum. And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
The inside just a bit too congested for him to get the usual shot he would have with rhythm.
Connects from 3-point range.
Well, the whole vibe is an unselfish nature with this team, and Jason Tatum being a part of that. Pretty pass.
And here are the Bulls now, following the 3-pointer by Boston. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And the rejection by Tatum. Fires the 3. Chicago grabs the miss. Now here's Giddey. Over Tatum. Misses the fadeaway jumper. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. It's the Celtics. They lead by a bucket. And we'll be back with you right after this. glad to have you with us as we get going here in Game 2. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for Boston.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
The Celtics shooting poorly, just 35% so far. On the court right now for the Celtics, they've got Horford, and it's Pritchard in at point guard. Tatum on the wing. Tatum sticks the three on the D.
Well, with the high release point, Jason Tatum can be calm under duress on the interior. That's nice.
Tatum against Jordan. And he elevates for the slam dunk. Jason Tatum did not like that one.
You won't find a much more entertaining sight. I'd call that slam dunk contest level.
Kicks to Horford. Pass to Pritchard. Launches it. It's good. It's his second basket. He's shooting 2 for 4.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens. Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
Tatum wide open. He fires one. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
And those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Now here's Jordan. He's got 8. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Bulls shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Michael Jordan.
Throw good, Jordan. And so he makes both from the line. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Here's Pritchard. 6 points for him. He dishes it to Tatum. Just 5 on the clock. Rebound by the Bulls. On the wing, Giddey. He's got 6 and stolen by Horford. Over to the wing. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Outside Tatum. He kicks it to Horford. Here's Pritchard. Outside Tatum. Passes to Pritchard from downtown. Toppin pulls it in.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Jordan passes to Dosunmu. No good on that one. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. 6-point game. Pass to Hauser. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. They set the pick. Shot clock at 5. Boston needs to get off a shot. Lets it go with the 3. Can't hit that one. Nice defense from Giddey. Bulls have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. Claxton finds Jordan. Sweet move. And he sinks the layup. Jordan's got 12.
And there are nights it really doesn't matter what you do defensively. MJ is going to score, and this is looking like one of those nights.
Here's Hauser. Over Jordan. Hauser misses. Chicago trails by 4. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Dosunmu, the pass to Giddey. Now the pass to Claxton. Outside Jordan. Back to Claxton. Good work defensively by Horford.
Boy, if you're going up against this guy in this close a range, you've got to defend with everything you've got. A tremendous job defensively.
Here's Pritchard. He has 6. There's a screen to the middle. They could use a bucket. He takes it up and lays it in. And the Celtics lead by 6.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Here's Jordan. The rebound by the Celtics. Horford's got 4 rebounds in this game. Tatum against Jordan. Pass to Pritchard. Back to Tatum. Got a piece of it. Giddey with it. Now guarded by Tatum. Tatum against Giddey. Jordan right side. Giddey sets the pick for Jordan. Hits it from 3-point range. Jordan's got 9 points now in the quarter.
All right, defensively now, you've got to find a way to slow this guy down because he's putting it to you.
Pass to Pritchard. The 3. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Tatum's got his 4th assist in this one.
And they've done a great job knocking down those long-range shots here in the second, shooting just over 40% from downtown.
Here's Claxton. Hasn't made one yet. Here's Jordan. Great D that time from Tatum. Celtics leading by 6. Here's Hauser. Pass to Pritchard. The pass to Tatum. Just 4 to shoot. Unloads from 13. Pass to Hauser. Over Giddey. And the basket by Hauser. Hauser's got the lead up to 8 now for Boston. For Chicago, they've gone 3 of 8 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Chicago calls timeout.
Trying to snap them out of this little slump.
Just feels like the basket is looking awfully small to them right now. They're having a hard time getting anything to fall.
Chicago making some changes. Baddest one's checked in for Nicholas Claxton. Brown comes in for Topic. And Bogdanovich is subbed in for Dosunmu. Passes to Giddey. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. Bogdanovich inside. He's covered by Brown. Back to Giddey. Jacks up a three. Good on the three-point shot. Giddey's got 9.
And they are absolutely stroking it from beyond the arc.
Boston leading by 5. Now White. No scoring in this one. Brown with a screen on Brown. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
How about the confidence from this young gun? Jason Tatum's length is tough to deal with inside, guys.
He is 3 for 3 from the free throw line.
Jason Tatum at the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Tatum. Chicago making a switch here. Ball's checked in. He hits both from the stripe. And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for Chicago. They trail by 7. Here's Baddest one. Here's Brown. Lays it up off the glass.
Unselfishness can be infectious. Terrific teamwork.
So it's Boston now. And here's White. He feeds it to Brown. And he lays it straight in. Brown's got 8.
Well, if you leave someone that wide open, Derek White will put it on time and on target.
Ball against White. Ball kicks to Giddey. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Pass to Baddest one. That fall. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. Celtics leading by 5. Brown outside. It's all in by the Bulls. Bulls got 4 rebounds now tonight. And there's the pass to Bogdanovich. Here's Baddest one, guarded by Tatum. Here's Baddest one, bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
Yeah, that was the 3rd straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Now here's White. Nothing on the board. It's Brown on the wing. And count it from 19 feet away. And the Celtics lead by 5.
You simply must stay attached to Jaylen Brown in a catch-and-shoot situation so dangerous.
Giddey against Holiday. Brown outside. There's the dish to ball. Pocket 6. Here's the 3. Here's baddest one. It's hauled in by Brown. Brown's got his 6th rebound on the night. Right the pass to Holiday. Good on the shot. Now it's a 7-point Celtic lead.
Oh, a nifty finisher. You didn't think Holiday would back down inside, did you?
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. Chicago trails by 7. Ball, the pass to baddest one. Kicks it to Brown. Bogdanovich looking around. Brown outside. There's the pick. Shot clock at 6. Wide open shot is on the money. Brown's got his 2nd basket of the game. Boston leading by 5. White with it. Still yet to score. Now here's Tatum. Back to White and taken away by Brown. And here we go. The Bulls fast break. Oh, Giddey in position. That one's not going to go. Boston's gone outside a lot tonight. 17 times, in fact. 7 of 17. Brown against Bogdanovich. Brown kicks to Porzingis. Knocked loose and stolen by Bogdanovich. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. It'll go. The Boston lead is cut down to just 3 on the basket from Brown.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
Brown against Bogdanovich. Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over.
Yeah, he's shaken up a bit. No choice but to take a timeout and let him get some medical attention. Michael Jordan, he's checked in for Josh Giddey.
For your dance team.
Porzingis kicks to White. Gets to the rim for 2 with the D all over him. And the Celtics lead by 5.
That's all about determination from Derek White. Doesn't let the contact deter him.
Pass to baddest one. To the paint. Brown with the bucket. Brown's got 8 points.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that's simply stated a terrific play.
Now, here's Brown. 10 points for him. Driving to the basket. Can't connect from short range. Chicago trails by 3. Brown dishes the ball. It's Jordan, top of the key. And Boston with the rebound. Brown finds Holiday. White against Ball. Here's Brown. Basket number 5 goes in. He's now 5 of 12 from the floor.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
Ball against Holiday. There's 57 seconds left in the first half of basketball. And Bogdanovich kicks to Brown. That ball. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. Brown's got 10 points now just in this quarter. And so Brown will bring it up for the Celtics. 3-point lead. There's 39 seconds left in the first half.
We've got to get this guy in the... Jaylen Brown taking flight with that insane athleticism.
Chicago's gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. Bogdanovich with a screen on White. White against Jordan. Passes it to Bogdanovich. 5 to shoot. Brown sets a screen for Bogdanovich. That shot off the mark. White against Jordan. Brown outside. Outside Holiday. And he beats the buzzer. Wow!
Yeah, that's just an amazing play to get that ball off in time.
Great awareness in crucial situations. Nicely done.
Jaylen Brown has been leading the charge for the Boston Celtics. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. And don't go away. We'll be right back.
Put your hands together for your arena entertainment.
Some great postseason action in the first half of play. A healthy lead has been built for the Boston Celtics.
Well, they did damage from behind the arc in the first half, hitting those 3-point bombs, took some life out of their opponent. We'll see if they can stay hot in the second half, close this thing out.
The law of averages might suggest otherwise, but we're talking about some great shooters. Some would look at this game as a must-win in the series. What are the keys to getting it done?
For me, Ernie, it's all about protecting the ball. Treating every possession like it's your last.
And defensively, you got to be extra hungry. Chase down every rebound and keep constant pressure on the shooters.
Good tips from the experts.
Oh, and no one's an expert, Ernie.
I am.
Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
Well, it doesn't get much better than playoff basketball. Let's get back to the action here in round 1. Michael Jordan really making a difference here.
And you know he's going to put up points every time out, but boy, he made it look so easy in that first half.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
Celtics leading by 8. Brown out there with baddest one. Then there's Bojan Bogdanovich. Then there's Lonzo Ball. And it's Jordan in at the 2-guard spot. That's Billy Donovan's 5 as we get going here in the second half.
And you have to be right up on Holiday. When you're not, He's ready to take those quick shots.
The Bulls shooting from the field, 44%, not bad. Ball, the pass to Battister. Dishes to Bogdanovich. Pass to Battister. Over in the corner, Brown. Over Tatum. It'll go. The Boston lead is cut to just 9 on the basket from Brown.
Oh, strong work inside to fend off the D and finish. He'll battle you down low every time.
The pass to Porzingis. Second half rolling along now. About a minute played here. And the layup falls. Porzingis has got the lead up to 11 now for the Celtics.
Add that to the repertoire of moves on the interior. KP doing work.
Pass to Battister. To the inside. Here's Brown. It's good again, and an excellent 7 for 8 shooting night so far.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Here's White after Chicago picking up a basket just moments ago. Brown inside. Jordan's there. Outside, Bogdanovich. Oh, good with the triple.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Now Tatum, after Bogdanovich missing on that last three-pointer.
In a pick-and-roll game, the length and athleticism of Kristaps Porzingis is going to be a big-time problem.
Holiday against Ball. Passes it to Brown. And the Bulls tack on 2 more.
Boy, that's 3 for 4 this half. You like that they're starting with a little bit of extra energy. Nice.
White against Brown. White the pass to Brown. He dishes it to Tatum. Porzingis with a screen on Bogdanovich. Here's Holiday. Here's Porzingis. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
Well, the advantage they have right now is largely based on his play. What an outstanding night.
Pass to Brown. Jordan wide open. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got 3 assists now in this one.
Oh, wow. 4 or 5 to start the half. Coming out on fire.
Now here's White. Outside Holiday. Shoots the 3. And again, Boston with the triple.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that 3-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Here's Battister. 11-point game. He kicks to Brown. Shoots it up. Jaylen Brown with the rebound. Brown's got 7 rebounds in the game. There's the dish to White. Tatum with a screen on Ball. White the pass to Holiday. Outside Tatum. Screen by Porzingis. Tatum no good.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Brown no good.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
White looking around. The pass to Holiday. Puts up a deep 3. Chicago grabs the miss. Battister's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Stolen by White. Oh, and here comes Porzingis all alone. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Well, this is who we know Derek White is. Excellent anticipation defensively. And what does he do? He makes sure his teammate gets an opportunity.
Pass to Brown. Driving inside. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Brown's got 8 points in the quarter.
Well, offensively, this guy has been cooking. They're definitely not losing because of him.
It's White on the wing. He's covered by Brown. It's tipped and stolen by Jordan. Brown outside. Passes it to Ball from outside the arc. And Tatum pulls it down. Celtics leading by 11. Dishes it to Brown. It's tipped, and he's able to get it back. Fires from deep. It's all in by the Bulls. Ball's got his 6th rebound on the night. Brown jams it in.
And Kevin, even though they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular, and he did.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it. Now a timeout called by Boston. Checked in for Drew Holiday.
Was your dance team.
Kicks to Tatum. Shoots. And he hits the jumper for 2. Tatum's got 16.
Unwilling to let up. Even for a moment, that's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
How about the vision there by Ball, showing the unselfishness, just being a willing passer.
Ball against Tatum. Porzingis with a screen on Ball. Inside. There's another block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. Jordan dishes the ball. Pass to Battistwan. They set the pick. Down to 5 on the shot clock. They get it back. And the dunk to finish it off. Ah, beauty.
The big guy attacking the rim. The throwdowns are loud and emphatic.
Here's White. Horford with the screen on Bogdanovich. Now the pass to Porzingis from the arc. And another one in the scoring column for him. He's 7 of 10 from the field.
Well, after netting one in the first half, that's the second deep ball to go down for this guy.
Ball against Brown. Ball, the pass to Bogdanovich. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Brown, good.
Well, individually, he is doing everything he can in this 12-minute session, but he's just not getting enough help.
Bogdanovich against White. Pass to Brown. Outside Tatum. Clock at 6. Tipped away.
And you could see he knew exactly where that long rebound was coming off, able to get there quickly and snatch it up.
Ball. No good on the shot. Some solid defense from Brown. And so White will bring it up for the Boston Celtics. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Now here's Tatum. 16 points for him. Keeps it alive. Porzingis on the foul. Porzingis has got 18 points in the game.
I'll tell you, the team is simply riding the hot hand. This guy has been lights out.
Chicago calls timeout. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Chicago. Josh Giddey comes in for Jordan. Here's Ball. 8 points for him. Kicks it to Bogdanovich. There's a good screen. And he lobs it up toward the rim. Here's Pritchard. There's the lob to Brown. And stolen by Bogdanovich. Feeds it to Ball. A rebound by the Celtics. Here's Pritchard. 9 points in the game so far. Passes to White. Brown against Bogdanovich. Beyond the arc. And Brown is good for 3. And now a 12-point Celtic lead.
Well, Jaylen Brown has proven himself a legit three-point threat. Now you've got to step out even farther. That's a big-time deep ball.
Here's Claxton, still without a basket. Here's Brown. Got a piece of it. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got 4 assists in the game.
Well, Bojan Bogdanovic, simply stated, has become a knockdown three-point shooter.
Pritchard passes to Brown. Out left to the wing. It's up a 3. A shot by Pritchard, no good. Chicago trails by 9. Giddey kicks the ball. Back to Giddey. To Claxton. A 3 from Bogdanovich. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
You know, you have to like that he's still getting quality touches and delivering now after getting blanked in the first half.
Giddey against White.
2 minutes.
Brown outside.
2 minutes.
With some arc, and he lays it up and in. Brown's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. Sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
Claxton with it, guarded by Horford. Claxton the pass to Brown. Down low. And Giddey gets it to go. Giddey's got 11 points.
And not relying at all on the three-point shot. They may want to rethink about stretching the defense a bit like they did in that first half.
Now here's White and the pass to Brown. For three. Wow, drew the contact, and that three almost went in, so he'll go to the line for 3 free throws. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Celtics.
Their accuracy in this one has just been on another level. I mean, the three ball keeps falling, and the defense just hasn't been able to run them off the line.
The other thing that's been impressive is really just relentless driving the basketball. Doesn't matter if the defense is there, they are challenging them and getting it done.
And he's good on the first of three. So for the Bulls. Toppin, he's checked in for Bruce Brown. Jordan comes in for Bogdanovich. And it's Dosunmu in for Lonzo Ball. And a change for the Celtics. Hauser's checked in. He hits the second from the line. And he makes all three. And so Jordan will bring it up for Chicago. 9-point game. Here's Dosunmu. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Jordan. Dosunmu's got his second bucket of the night.
Yeah, and this is what happens when you have a scorer like Jordan on the floor. He attracts all that attention defensively, leaving guys wide open.
And it's Brown missing. Chicago has got more than a 50% success rate on their three-pointers since halftime. They're 4 of 7. There's 57 seconds left in the third quarter of the game.
That is the hard-driving, big-time athleticism of Jaylen Brown on display.
And again, Chicago turns it over.
This is one of those nights. Mistake after mistake, a comedy of errors.
There's 47 seconds left in the third quarter. From the baseline. It's good. And it's an 11-point Boston lead.
I'll tell you, this guy is proving to be a problem for the defense. In this quarter, he has been special.
Pass to Toppin. Back to Jordan. And that one is off. Celtics leading by 11. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. To the middle. Here's Pritchard. Lead pass was put in just the right spot. Pritchard's got 11 points.
Jaylen Brown has improved as a setup guy. That pass was on time and on target.
Outside, Jordan. for the three. That one misses. And so it's the Boston Celtics. 13 points up at the end of the period. What a night they've had in terms of their shooting. Everything dropping in for them. Right back after this break. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
He's got the size to survey over the top of the defense and find the open man. That was beautiful.
NBA playoff round one. Thanks for joining us as we get back to the action on the court. And a look at the five for the Celtics to start the fourth quarter. They've got Jason Tatum, and it's Horford in at the five. Jordan outside, and they double up Jordan. Toppin, no one around him, drills the three-pointer. Toppin's got himself on the board with three there.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Here's Pritchard. There's the triple. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Claxton's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Now Giddey pulls up from the corner. That's in, and the Celtic lead is cut down to just 8 points on the bucket from Toppin.
The long arms of Mr. Obi Toppin can come in handy. Yes, he can rise and fire over the defense.
Here's Pritchard. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's going to go on Dosunmu.
Team foul. For the Celtics, Peyton Pritchard taking 2 shots.
And that one misses. And he sinks the second. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. And here is Dosunmu. Passes it to Giddey. Bullseye.
Now this is going to help Josh Giddey's game. Boy, the confidence will rise if he can make these catch-and-shoot opportunities.
Here's Hauser. Pass to Pritchard. Takes the three. It's all in by the Bulls. Claxton's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
And I wouldn't put it past him, guys, to eventually start hitting those, given what he did in the first half.
Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And when you thought this fourth quarter was simply a formality, all of a sudden the offense picks up, and now we have a game.
Here's Pritchard. They set the pick. Shoots over Dosunmu. Again, the miss by the Celtics. Here's Chicago. They're on a 9-1 run right now. Now here's Giddey. He's guarded closely. Toppin sets a screen for Giddey. And the Bulls, another three.
Yeah, this offense is rolling. They've been assertive, but they're also playing under control.
I think the communication on offense is working at every level right now. What a run for this group.
Baddest one's checked in for Toppin. Derek White's checked in for the Celtics.
Mind the lane. Mind the lane. One shot.
And Claxton, no good on that one. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Here's Pritchard. Tatum on the wing. Defended by Jordan. 5 on the clock. Rolls up. Tatum, no good.
Not a whole lot going down for him at this point. He just can't buy a break.
There's the pass to Battister. Pass to Giddey. And here's Jordan outside. To tie it up. And again, no good by Chicago. Boston's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Horford. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Here's Pritchard, guarded by Jordan. Stolen away. Now here's Dosunmu. Light covering. And again, Chicago. No good. The Celtics have gotten off to a rough start in the fourth quarter, going 0 for 4 so far. To the left side wing. Here's Pritchard, guarded by Jordan. Right side Tatum. 6 to shoot. Over Claxton. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Shot's good.
That is just tremendous focus from Jason Tatum. This guy has gotten so good at walling off defenders and finishing plays.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Chicago.
They bullied the defense here in the paint. Look at all of those buckets inside. Just hard to defend in the paint.
I think it's also important we mention the number of assists this group has tallied. Their offense continues to just hum along right now. And
that one falls for Tatum. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Now here's Dosumu, and 3 from Jordan. Cranes the three-pointer. Jordan's got 21.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Tatum against Jordan. Right side Tatum. Great D that time from Jordan. Chicago with the ball. They're on a 15-4 run. The game now all-time.
And the D not really doing its job there. A little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint.
For Boston, they've gone just 1 of 6 in the field to start the fourth quarter. A bit of a slowdown for them right now. Here's Pritchard. Tatum on the wing. Tatum using his size inside.
Well, you love to see a great score create an easy opportunity. Jason Tatum gets a second chance points right there.
Giddey with the screen on White. Here's Jordan, and plenty of contact on the shot. So, 2 free throws coming up. And Boston called for the foul.
At the line for your home team, Michael Jordan.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. Chicago making some changes. Bruce Brown, he's checked in for Toppin. Bogdanovich comes in for Josh Giddey. And it's Lonzo Ball in for Dosumu. And so Jordan nails both of them. Celtics have gone just 2 of 8 in this fourth quarter. The final quarter not treating them well so far. Here's Pritchard. He is covered by Bogdanovich. A shot by Pritchard, no good. Well, Chicago has gone 3 of 4 from downtown here in the fourth. Pass to Brown. Back to Jordan. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Good, and it's Jordan picking up the assist. Jordan's got 3 assists tonight.
Well, he had trouble making shots in the first period, but rounding into himself here in the second.
Here's Pritchard. They pass to White. Puts it up from 17. Ball with the rebound. The Bulls leading by 3. He dishes it to Jordan. He kicks to Brown. Down low. Here's Baddest one. And the layup's good off the glass. Baddest one's got the lead up to 5 now for Chicago.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Tatum with it. Looking to end the run. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Lonzo Ball picks one up.
The best offensive players in the league get to the free throw line consistently. This is where you're starting to see growth from Jason Tatum, wanting the contact, inviting the contact.
At the line for the Celtics, Jason Tatum. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. So Tatum nails them both. So it's Chicago now. Giving up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. Outside ball. Pass to Battister. Looking for Bogdanovich, and he gets it there. And Bogdanovich throws it down.
Wow, love the power and the strength of Bogdanovich on that strong finish.
Celtics trail by 5. Brown outside. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Brown's got 14 points now in the second half.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
And this is a player who understands when the game is hanging in the balance. He knows it's winning time.
Here's Battis one. Misses in close. Brown finds Tatum. It's deflected. Now Brown. This is it to Jordan. He lobs it up.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Celtics trail by 5. Timeout called the Celtics.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
And the question they're going to have to answer to me is it a problem with the scheme or is it a problem with matchups? Checked in for the Celtics.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, guys. Listened in on what Joe Mazzulla told his team. Now, he talked about keeping confidence. He said this game is close, but we know we're the better team. Now it's time to go out there and prove it. See if they can come back in this one, guys.
Thank you, David. The three from Tatum. It's hauled in by Brown. Brown's got his 7th rebound here tonight.
I'll tell you, they're going to need more from this guy if they're going to cut into this deficit.
Pass to Battis one. Good, and the assist goes to Jordan. Jordan's got his 5th assist in this one. And so White will bring it up for the Celtics. They trail by 7. Outside Holiday. Back to White. And there's the pass to Brown. Takes a 3. Ball with the rebound. Ball's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Jordan passes to Bogdanovich. Rebounded by the Celtics. Left side Tatum. And Tatum hammers it home.
Yeah, Yeah, Porzingis, because he's a scoring threat, that's going to open up opportunities for him to find his teammates.
Holiday against Ball. It's Jordan on the wing. Back to Ball. Kicks to Brown. This one for three. The rebound by Holiday. Celtics trail by 5. Pass to White. Brown outside. And here's Tatum for 3. Tatum, an assassin.
The very definition of their go-to player. Mr. Tatum, ball in your hands, yes, sir.
And Jordan has it in the corner. Releases. And the Bulls with another miss. Boston's gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. Brown wide open. He fires. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Chicago has gone 4-6 from beyond the arc in the fourth quarter so far. Brown the pass to Ball. Now the dish to Bogdanovich. 6 on the shot clock. Chicago needs to get off a shot here. Ball fires from way outside. Jaylen Brown with the rebound. Boston trailing. To take the lead. Hits the three-point bomb.
And such a clutch shooter. I mean, he lives for the big shot. And when he's rolling like this, watch out.
Brown outside. Back to Jordan. Shoots over White. Bogdanovich wide open. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Jordan. Bogdanovich has got a couple of three-pointers now in the fourth for Chicago. Here's Tatum. We've got 1:55 left in the fourth quarter. Outside, White. Pass to Brown. Back to White. Fires for 3. And again, Boston with the triple.
And boy, you want to talk about taking the wind out of a crowd's sails there. A 3 to take the lead just moments after they'd given it up.
Now here's Jordan. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
First personal foul. 13th foul. For your home team, Michael Jordan. 2 shots.
Gets the first, and that ties the game up. And so making both free throws, that'll give them the lead here.
And really just a great rhythm at the line, whether it's a big lead in the first quarter or with the game hanging in the balance.
Now here's Brown. 1:25 left to play in the final quarter. Misses the 3. And Chicago shooting at 52% from the field. They're clicking. Outside Jordan. And they double up Jordan. Back to Ball. Here's baddest one. Good for the basket. Number 9. He's only missed 2 shots from the floor all night.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
On pitch to Tatum. Holiday with the 3. And it's Chicago with the rebound.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now here's Jordan. 40 seconds left in the game. Got it!
Boy, I'll tell you, there's an art to doing this. What's amazing is how often Jordan hits the clutch shot.
Timeout call, the Celtics. They're down by 5. 35 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. What do you think, guys?
And they need to use as little time as possible here. If they can get a bucket before the clock hits 24 seconds, they can try for a stop on the next possession. If there's less than 24, then they'll have to foul.
Five seconds left in the fourth quarter. Brown inside the line. Porzingis. Money!
Wow, Porzingis, no hesitation in the balance of the game. He delivers.
Here's Jordan. You can probably expect to see him slow it down now.
Yeah, I think you want to milk your possessions.
Ball finds Bogdanovic. And the Bulls, another 3.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
This is a textbook example of playing the possession and not the score. This team is doing a great job continuing to execute.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 6. 17 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, what do you think?
They need a quick basket here.
Well, preferably a 3, right? If there's a clean look, take it.
.17 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Holiday with the 3. It's good! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
Oh, fearless shot there by Holiday. With the whole team counting on him, he is able to come through.
And he commits the intentional foul.
Yeah, that's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
Take a break. 2 seconds.
First free throw is good, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
At the line, ball is much improved. He could make them pay for that foul.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 5-point game.
You've got to show composure, and he comes through right when the team needs him most.
Outside, Tatum puts up a deep three. It doesn't go for him. And here is ball. And so it's Chicago winning this one. Just a massive victory, Greg. Maybe it's overstating it, but I think this was a game they had to have.
And I don't think it's overstating it. I agree with you. I mean, going down 2-0 would have given this team a huge hill to climb. But now at one game apiece and with some momentum, this is anybody's series.
Well, that'll do it for now. And you can join us during this first round of the Eastern Conference playoffs. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Olden, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. As New Balance presents our Player of the Game, Baddest One.